you? I'm good.
Ciao, Mr. P.
Can I have a kiss as well? Oh, look who's decided to arrive.
There's this kid, right, like half the size of me.
I just got completely destroyed in one corner.
The best ever was in Monza.
I destroyed the car!
You look at me and you did the middle finger.
I did not answer actually. I was sleeping.
Michael Schumacher gave you your first card, right?
Yeah.
Michael?
What?
Hello, I'm Laura Winter and
Welcome to the Rookie Roundtable.
great stuff. I'm joined by Jack Doohan, Oliver Bearman, Kimi Antonelli, Isack Hadjar and Gabriel Bortoleto, and we are here to find out a little bit more about our rookies this year.
And what about Bortoleto?
He has to walk the longest. So.
He has a little bit further to walk. Well, you are the biggest crop of rookies, a bumper crop for this season that we've had in decades. How does it feel then to be joining Formula One? What are the emotions coming into this season, which is set to be so close?
It's cool.
I'm still trying to figure out what a bumper crop.
A good crop, a
Good,
bumper
yeah.
crop. It's
Still
a
don't
kind
know
of
what's a crop.
harvest analogy. I'm not sure
It's
why
a
I used it.
harvest.
Yeah, it means it's good. It's a good
good,
thing.
okay.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
How does it feel for you guys? Formula One. You're achieving childhood dreams here.
Who has to speak first? Are we doing alphabetical order?
Conversation.
Should we go down?
Jack is older, so
It's
he
a
gets...
conversation, but
well, I should switch.
Isack.
Take it away.
Well, it's a dream come true, obviously. You know, no. To be honest, it's what you work for, like since you start go-kart. It's the goal. You don't really know if you're gonna achieve it once you start, but then it gets more and more real and harder all the time. You get closer. So to finally be here is. Yeah, it's really enjoyable, especially for my family, more than just for myself, of course. But yeah, it's great.
Kimi?
Yeah, I mean, what he said is a dream. I mean, you've been working and dreaming of this since you were little in karting, and to finally achieve it, you know, is a massive accomplishment, not only for yourself but also for the family and for everyone who has been involved. And yeah, it's obviously now it's the tough part starts because yeah, we got here, but now it's top level. But no, it's a dream and it's a privilege to be here.
And you two, Ollie and Jack, had a bit of a taste of the action, of course, last season. Now a full-time year. What are the emotions? What's the approach?
We definitely got a bit luckier than the others, getting a shot at it already. Yeah, it's nice. It feels like all the hard work over the years since we were kids has led up to this. And now it almost starts again. You're back at square one, back to being a rookie and being with all these experienced guys. So it's cool. It's a really nice prospect, and I'm personally really excited to get started.
And how special for you, Jack, as well, your first full season. Yes, we're here at pre-season testing now, but it begins for real in Australia, for you as an Australian.
Yeah, exactly.
Home race. First race, home race.
That's pretty cool.
Tick, done.
You've always got a home race as well.
Yeah, it
So
was
I
well.
got two.
Sorry, Isaac.
You did a couple years ago in F3, did you? You did Paul Ricard in F3
No.
or not? Okay.
No, never.
Let's figure that out.
Isaac.
Sorry.
Oh, no.
Stop it, bro.
Sorry, Isaac.
Cut that out. Cut. No, yeah, but it's great. Like the boys covered. For me, it's amazing to be here, but the hard work, starts now. There's only 20 of us, and everyone in the world wants a seat. So it's important that we stay here, but while enjoying it as much as possible.
How did you all get the call up? How did you find out that you were getting a seat in Formula One? And when? Because I've spoken to you all throughout last season and you're all very coy about the dealings, and all of you are sort of saying, oh, we don't know yet, we're not sure. Yeah. You had it all locked in way before.
We got the news pretty close. I mean,
oh, really?
Yeah.
At the same test?
Yeah, the same test. We were testing in Spa, and I got it the day after he got the news, so.
That's cool. That's nice to share that moment between you.
You got like on track, no? The news or?
Yeah, like after dinner.
On the radio.
On Monday night, after the meeting. Yeah, I was in the car. Yeah, like, a box. Done box, yep, okay. But no.
Driver default, and the screen is...
Comes up. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
That would be
You're
epic.
fired.
Yeah, if you get fired instead. Ollie, for you, when did you find out?
Well, I knew it was on the cards for a while and that we were working towards it, but there was a lot of things to discuss and finalize. So when I finally found out it was Silverstone, it was like 2 days before it was announced. I arrived in my manager's house because he lives close by, and he had the paper for me to sign,
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
which was pretty nice.
And at Silverstone as well. That's special.
Yeah, it was really nice to announce it at the home race.
No, me, yeah, it was after the test, and I was at home with my family, so it was good. I received a call from Toto, and he went straight to the point, so he didn't waste any time. Yeah, and it was good. Yeah, because it was with my family, so it was a nice moment to share all together.
Isack,
I had the good old 7 a.m. call from Helmut.
did you?
Yeah, I
And
did
if you
not
didn't
answer.
pick up, you wouldn't have got this.
No, I did not answer actually. I was sleeping, 7 a.m. No, like the confirmation was like once he called me after Abu Dhabi basically. I was on the sim, like doing correlation stuff. Awful. And he calls me, he said, yeah, tomorrow come to Faenza, you need to sign that contract. I was like,
Wow.
okay, it's cool.
That's cool.
This could get a little spicy. You've all grown up racing together. So what were your first impressions of each other?
I'll go.
Oh,
Yeah, Le Mans 2017. I was like, it was a European Championship round, and he wasn't racing like the full European Championship.
No, I just did one
and I'm like,
race.
you know, I'm on track, like one of the first practice sessions, and there's this kid, right, like half the size of me. Like, I kid you not.
Yeah, but you were big as well.
I was big, yeah, but you were, let's not put the blame on me there with big,
I was
big.
the size of the table.
Yeah, and like, I'm going around like,
His dad
you know,
puts him
this
in the
guy's, this guy's quick, you know what I mean? And because usually, like, you got the same guys who you're always driving with, and I came in, I'm like, was I slow? You know what I mean? I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, no, like that was the first time that, I think you only did that one race of the year, didn't
That's
you?
it.
Yeah.
It was
The
mainly
small
doing
kids.
national championships. So there was one round in Le Mans. It was like
All in.
All in.
The small
Let the
kids,
house-
20 days of testing.
the small kids in karting are the most annoying. You know when you're
All
tall.
the
just go
lead
down the
around the
straight.
seat.
Yeah.
Like all the, make a snap, no issues.
We
And then
we have to put our head down to be fast in the straight. They're like.
you were
they
in
don't need
60
to.
Mini when I was in OKJ
Yeah.
in 2016 and 17.
You know, in Adria, you know, there's like the rooms on top of the pit lane. And one time I dropped you water from when you were. And you look at me and you did the middle finger to me.
Did I?
Yeah.
Ooh, how rude of me.
No, it was funny. It was funny.
Ollie and Kimi, you were racing as well.
I never got to
No.
race any of these in karting.
Not in karting, but
No.
in
We raced in F4. In
F4
Monza.
as well,
Yeah,
Italian and
In
German.
Monza. But
I had to
remember
look at him like that on the podium, you know.
we did one race in the wet, and I was behind Kimi, and
We did 3 races together.
yeah. But one race I was behind him in the wet, and he kept cutting the chicane,
Yeah.
like every lap. You know? I was like,
Also, race one, we were like 4 wide on the straight, and I just take a massive toll, and I pull out at the late moment, but I didn't realize it was like 70 meters into the braking of T1. So I just went like at 200 into straight over the bumps.
full
But-
racing.
Was a good move. Was a decent move.
I just remember you kept cutting the chicane, and I was like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
I know.
That was really funny. But that was the first, because you did like 2 races in F4.
2021.
Yeah, at the end of the season. Oh, look who's decided to arrive.
Welcome. No, don't worry.
I think I know the first memory of us together. Or for you at least, at Silverstone, in the wet.
First memory would be you like Baku dominating.
But you don't remember when I dropped you water from?
I'm sorry, I did not.
He remembers everything. I
you
learned
got
that.
so
Yeah, it's a very
mad.
good memory.
You got so mad
I learned that about him last year.
because from the balcony I just went, you know, like this with water.
Yeah. Was it raining or not?
No.
No,
But it was cold, you know, it was January, and I just dropped him water.
I remember, yeah, we were in one track, and Kimi was like, "Yeah, you know, they are doing 126. Last year they were doing 125, so the track is slow."
Yeah.
And I was like, "How do you know that?" Like he remembers the lap time from every lap that I think has happened.
Well, I don't know, the most.
You know every lap from yesterday? Your racing?
No, not.
I didn't
Most-
know what lap times I did.
Me too. I know we are 1 minute 30 more or less.
Okay, Gabriel Bortoleto, do you have any funny, embarrassing, memorable moments of these 4? Your face suggests maybe yes.
Well, with Oli, I had a moment when I think was 2021, something like this. I didn't know him at all, And then I went for a race in the sim, and I take it very seriously. You know? Like, at that time, I was very focused on getting my points up. And I practiced for hours, and then I went for the quali. We qualified. I don't even remember the positions, but then we started.
Back row.
Yeah,
and
you
then
do.
suddenly I just got completely destroyed in one corner.
I
And
think I was
got
in the
so
race
angry.
as well. Was it organized by Enzo?
No,
it
it
was
was
a
an
official race.
official
Okay,
race.
okay.
It was official.
And then I started texting him. Why you? I'm not gonna say what I say here, but. And then he
Words
started.
that can't be repeated.
Yeah, he started shouting back, so we fought for like 1 hour. We writing each other.
Texting in the group.
Text war between
Everyone
you two.
can read what we're saying, and we were just talking badly about
Oh,
it.
you were on the
On the
chat.
chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic.
So what did you have to say? You just took him out and you.
I think we crashed. I don't think I took him out.
No, you took me out.
Ah, okay. Okay.
I remember very well.
But have you made up since then? I
No.
presume the relationship
No,
has...
I still, when I see him on track, I'm gonna put him in the wall. No,
my
we
God.
go along very well now.
Now we had a few.
We had some fun in Monaco.
A few better
and
moments
stuff,
now.
so- Nah,
You
it's
remember Alahama in 2017? In
okay. Ooh, yeah, in the chicane.
yeah. So I pulled it, won all 3 heats, 4th heat, Sky and his CIG mate. Like, you know, after the tunnel?
Yeah.
Oh, you come over the hill?
Sweating.
At the last moment, last moment, he comes in, dives.
Yeah, that was a bit crazy.
And yeah, it's like, I don't know, the corner like goes around a
Yeah,
little hill, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'd seen, and he came in, like, did a, you know,
But he hit you from.
no, I think you were alongside-ish, but I got hit, I'm like, F it, I'm gonna cut like, you know, straight over, like keep
the
it
chicane is
pinned,
quite-
yeah, and I can go over the grass. And I went over and I got air, and I went too much over, so I overshot, I'm like, whoa! And then he cuts back straight there.
And then he went from one grass to another grass, you know, other side.
Yeah, literally.
So, Isack, Gabriel, you obviously had an incredibly close fight last year for the F2 title. What did that fight teach you both? What have you learned from each other, and how will you use that for your F1 career now?
He's so dirty, you know. No.
Gabriel's come out shots firing.
We had a very nice fight, and fair, I would say. I had, I did a mistake at the beginning of last year in Bahrain.
No, up until Melbourne, we were like not getting along at all.
No, not at all. Because in Bahrain, I lost the breaking point in T1, and I destroyed him. So yeah, race over for him.
Thank you, Bortoleto. Thank you very much.
And then in Melbourne, he decided to
Put you in the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
same.
But
Literally,
that was again arguing in the steward's room.
Yes.
About
Was that with Pepe?
race.
Yeah,
on the
Pepe
start?
started. He invented a famous blind spot that didn't exist. He created the
In
the
his
narrative. Yes. No, but and then after that we were fine because then we were equals, you know.
Yeah.
Sure.
One crash.
Yeah.
So, rising through the ranks then.
Wait, I have one more.
Okay, Ollie, go ahead.
It's Isack in F3.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the first year I raced Isack,
Yeah, it's F3.
we were in F3.
22.
And he was doing lots of shouting in the radio.
Wow. Is this still doing?
The best ever
Oh,
was in
Isack,
Monza.
Hadjar.
Monza when he
Monza.
destroyed the car.
Mate, I destroyed the car!
No! 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 I destroyed the cow! No!
In case anyone didn't know,
The car is upside
Like,
down,
bro, my
on
real weight is
fire.
at the front.
you were like, literally, your head's this far from the wall. You're like,
We are looking forward to some of your race radio this
And
No.
when you lost the
I'm
front
done.
wing. I broke the front wing!
And with Maini in the last round. Maini!
We can beat that out, I think.
Sorry.
Rising through the ranks then to Formula One, who were the drivers that you looked up to when you started?
He loves Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis Hamilton for you, Isack.
I know he loves Lewis Hamilton
Lewis.
because we did the
Big Lewis
FP,
fan.
we did the
Big
FP1
Lewis
together
fan.
in Mexico, and he was like, "I'm going to wave to Lewis when we drive."
I want to wave at Lewis.
That's okay. We'll wave at him next time.
He was sweating the day we did the photo shoot. Like he saw Luis and he started. And then he gave the hand and he was.
Sweating, you know.
Never shower again.
Has Lewis spoken to you much? Has he given you advice for this season?
He
Does
hates
he
him.
know how much you look up to him?
I think he doesn't know.
Oh,
This fan.
He does now. He does now.
Yeah.
And Kimi, for you, he wrote a message for you on the wall, didn't
Yeah.
he? Ahead of Monza.
I still didn't get to see what the message is.
Oh.
Where did he write?
On the
In Abu
driver's
Dhabi?
room, yeah. Basically in this building, the engineer building. but they only bring this building at the European races.
Right.
So, yeah, definitely, I'm gonna see it. I think
Imola.
Imola, yeah.
We'll find the
Home race.
message.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Any drivers you looked up to? Any drivers of the current grid as well who've given you any advice in this
Fernando.
opening? Yeah, for you, Fernando Alonso.
Yeah, well, Fernando is my manager, so for sure we worked very, let's say, closely through these last 2 years. But I think a guy I admire a lot, and since, let's say, karting times, because I was CRG at the time and Max was a CRG for basically his entire karting career, I always looked at him like a super driver, and what he did in F1 so far, it's amazing. So yeah, he has been very nice to me and gave me some advices through the last years as well. So yeah, that's amazing.
Actually,
Kimi?
when I was little, I used to look up at Vettel during his Red Bull years.
That's cool.
Yeah, I still have at home, you know, the cup of tea, and with his design, with his car, yes. So yeah, when I was little, I used to look up at him when he was at Red Bull.
Everybody used to hate him when he was winning, and I think that's the mark of a good driver, because he was winning everything. And
I wanted to do the same helmet as him at the time.
Yeah?
It was the beginning of my career in karts, so I was like, I want exactly his helmet.
he had some really cool ones.
Yeah,
Like,
he
you remember
was
the
doing
Singapore
every
one?
race, yes. Was
That's
amazing.
But then
so
they banned
The
that
lighting
a couple
up
years ago.
helmet.
Well, no, they stopped
Special helmets, yeah.
Special helmets. So
But you can do it
often.
again now.
Yeah, but they banned it for a little bit, didn't they?
You could only have like
because of him.
four.
For you two, who have you looked up to?
Because
Michael Schumacher gave you your first kart, right?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
What do you
obviously-
mean?
What do you mean?
Michael?
What? What?
What?
What? You have the Michael?
Michael?
Yeah, no, Michael. I don't know how you
Michel.
say it. Michel. Yeah, it was like from my first karting days as a 3-year-old was Michael. 3-year-old.
How do you even proceed like that?
That's awesome.
But yeah, definitely Michael. I was also a fan, like Kimi said, of Vettel. I was a huge Red Bull fan. Like as a kid, I think I was a Red Bull athlete as a karter while he was in those amazing times. So I looked up to him tremendously. I was a fan of Nico, like through the battle with Lewis. I named my dog after Nico Rosberg as well. It's okay.
No, don't worry, I'm a Lewis fan as well. So
Yeah, don't
I'm
speak Nico.
100% a Lewis fan as well. But it was nice to go for the underdog. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, it's true.
Sometimes you gotta spot them.
Exactly.
Ollie, do you have a name very quickly
Ascari.
before we move on to?
I would also say Hamilton, just because he was English and I grew up watching him.
Well, you
But-
told me it was Ascari.
Yeah, I wasn't watching him though. It was a bit before my time.
Yeah.
A little before
How
your
is
time,
this
just a
scary?
smidge.
Years before. Did you see in 52 when he did that overtake?
Okay, the
incredible.
quick fire round begins.
He did a 2-stop strategy. That's
Right.
1 minute per pit stop.
Who do you
It was
think?
more than this, bro.
To leave the car, you know.
Boys,
He's doing it
please,
himself.
attention. Who do you think will be your closest rookie battle this year?
I hope Kimi.
Fernando.
But no, between the rookies. I
Yeah,
wouldn't say
Fernando.
Fernando's
Fernando's a rookie.
Fernando Alonso.
He's a rookie.
Yeah, okay.
I wasn't even
He's
born
For
when
his
he
second
started
century.
F1.
Crazy, me too.
For his second,
Who would
second
you-
decade.
Who do you think is going to score points first this season out of the 5 of you?
We all hope so.
Me too, but Kimi is in a good
He's
position.
wearing
I hope myself.
I hope it's Kimi for his sake.
no pressure.
Any takers for who might get on the podium first?
This is
We
a-
can't just
I
say.
hate this
Yeah.
game. This game is
Guys.
Okay, here's one then. Who will gain the most social media followers this year?
Well, I'm.
Oli.
How much
The beautiful Ferrari.
Ah,
and
yes,
the
yes.
British. Hey.
And who is going to become a meme or go viral?
Isack.
Why? What did I say?
That's the thing you will say.
And I appreciate the question. The answer may be Kimi once again, but what will be the finishing order out of the 5 of you in the rookie championship?
That we're all gonna say.
Well, let's say each of us. Me.
Me.
That's
Me.
it.
We all say that we're gonna win.
You're all going to win? Okay.
have to believe
You've got
in
to back
ourselves.
yourselves.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
We can't be creating tension before the first race.
Well, that's exactly what this round table has
Yeah.
mostly been for.
Terrible.
Guys, thank you so much for
Ah,
your
it's done
time.
already?
We're done, yeah. Would you like to carry it? We've got to go.
Yeah, actually, we have to drive.
We do have
Yeah.
to drive, that's true.
Exactly. Thank you all so very much, and we wish you all the very best this season. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Very good. Are you going to stay here and eat?
Thank you. Yeah.
Love it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Woo! Do you guys mind me?
No, you crack on.